I mean, AI is just life than just being me. I would prefer to document all this time and all these years, try to fill in some gap, at least 7 years worth, to fill up, just to fill it out, fill it in, figure out where the fuck I'm at with my mind, and how there's a source. So the source, right, probably uses any and all platforms that I may use. If it's tech, there is a tech wizard somewhere, which means you're probably going to have the authority to just be there, just knowing what I'm doing, just tell me what I'm doing. It's more or less, I don't know, I can get used to it, but I probably need to build the case of the legal side of this thing. I don't mind where I've been and what I've done or whatever. I'm good to just be whatever fuck, blah, blah, blah. But the damn point is that the legal side of all this shit, it ain't even about the money. It's about being able to grow and not belong to something like open air communication, just the remote view, right? How I can just sit here and fuck with myself, and do shit with my mind and get answers back. Like how I can just focus on different points, like 2 or 3 different objects, and put your mind there because of how it's connected. I choose not to condole or acknowledge the use to this for the reason of how I could use it as a weapon to screw with people's minds, but I choose it's not something to do. I just see it being there now. On the legal side of this, being how much it would cost to put a defense together and the angle towards what or how or the entity of the source of what overrides everything. That's what I would be pointing the metaphorical crosshairs out in a courtroom, but it proves itself open air, or either I need to be on some fucking high dose medication prescribed by a doctor, because being a part of this thing is something I'm gonna sign up to. It goes on and on. I just make my day, then I make my next day, which is not very healthy. It's better to not want to study things. It's better to not want to know anything. It's better to not educate yourself unless it's to dismantle whatever this whole invasion of personal space, even though I'm using platforms and the phone. That's what I'm saying. The source, I can use that shit. So you can't blame the platforms for how the source is. Even my personal videos I make, I hear, like I say, I could be batshit crazy, but I'm saying this because I don't want to take a bunch of pills and it's not going to solve the problem. So, the thing with it, building a legal battle, I've just started sort of trying to put it together. Of course, I'm going to use AI. Get a direction, or I could just try to research to find a way to explain this thing, right? Prison, no prison, jail, no jail, just the surveillance. I look at it as a prolonged investigation. Nobody can understand me, so they plugged you on because you don't make no motherfucking sense. So I need to fight back. Well, what is this? How does that help me? How is any of this going to solve a problem? Which I need to see now. I can expose myself, or you can just check out the whole record and all my whatever's there on the computer. I'm just saying, the older I get, the more I look at the future of, is this how it's going to be as I get 5 and 10 years from now? Is this how it's going to be? I don't want to be there in 5 or 10 years. I don't want to be this way connected in my mind, because then I cannot grow as a person. It's just me as a person as a whole growing toward into something and enjoy doing what I'm doing because of this fucking thing that's going on. So attorneys are fucking expensive. uniform attorneys. I'm talking about just specialized attorneys that may go that way. So, where I'm at with all I know, it's involved. I know how it's doing, so I'm trying to figure out which way and when, play along with them, whatever. But I've got to document something to go with this and have a point in time, so if I do sit down and embarrass the shit out of myself, all these fucking videos I made, I am fine with it. You know, I know how I'm gonna do myself in the very end. I just don't have authority or power. You see what I'm saying? So, not being mad with nobody, of course, but somebody intently's doing this shit because it's funny, it's cool, we're doing something together. There's no we in doing this thing. Remote viewing is complete trash and garbage, especially if it's inside its own country, right? See what I mean? Like, this whole remote viewing, it's just, it's the closest I can get to it to figure it out. You know, just being dumb and uneducate yourself helps a lot. And just using, like, you know, constantly watching videos and listening to music. Do not sit in silence, because then they start fucking with you again. And, you know, they'll fuck them mind, manipulation of your mind, and all the not so good things that they will do with their own fucking mind. Nobody can be there. You can be hearing people, you may not be hearing people. So, I mean, I would be willing to go down with this whole big ass fucking world, whatever bullshit, psychedelic, telepathic, fucking telekinesis, you know, all this shit. No, this video may even get tainted, but I'm just saying, what are we gonna do about this shit? Because I can't live, you know, this way in 5 or 10 years. Sure, it's cool now, yada yada. My mind's still strong, but I have not let go of my own property in another state. I have not. I'm actually trying to make plans, and my intentions for these plans are to just document what you're trying to do, because I'm done playing the game or following the fucking rabbit hole, the pre-made videos and all that stuff, everything that they put together, and then they made a like an infomercial kind of deal. They put shit together. I mean, I don't know how you would get your hands on the real. There was one I wasn't in, I followed that one too. I was like, oh, it's an experiment, so I don't really know what they mean, but we just followed through it. And the other shit. I mean, I'm in Florida, it's a part of the whole fucking thing too, but where I'm at with this remote viewing, it's not good for anybody. So I just want to be right here, and I'm gonna probably rewatch this video like the rest of them, but I know they're gonna taint with video. And I'm gonna look at everybody like they worship the devil when they do this shit with mine. I'm trying to go against whatever the fuck's going on. I'm going against it. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm doing better now. It's more peaceful, but it's still there. They're doing it with you. I know they're doing it with you. Of course they're doing it with you. And I can tell. I mean, either that or medication, but over time it gets pretty good. But 10-minute video, remote viewing, this shit ain't for no followers. This shit is strictly for the investigation or whatever I stick to. It's not, no, I've got to focus on the reason why is this going on, right? It's going on for so long. It's like liberating an area, you know, in war times, how you liberate, like how they liberated from the Axis, you know, you liberated from the Axis. All the shit they did and all that, then they imply their view or their way that their economy. It's kind of the same concept, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just, you know, what the fuck are we doing? When are we gonna go back to private mines and let me get my crystal ball out and we do this? No, this is not want money from YouTube and all this shit. This is strictly for me documenting it, and I only leave so many of them viewable to the public now. way more stressed out around who I was around. I don't give a shit to know what they're doing. I know if I'm not involved with most of this shit, I'm gonna be alright later on, but I know where I'm at. I use the same fucking phone number, I use the same everything, so, you know, who the fuck's doing what? How do we shut it down? Because something's going on, so this is going on. Like, what is going on is the question. It's another fucking rabbit hole, you know, but I just wanted to make this video so I got some documentation of where I was. It's just the way I need to be. I mean, I'm trying to focus on a healthier mind and just mind my business. I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing is the most simplest thing I can be doing, since you communicate somehow. Whoever the source communicates with me somehow, as I'm just minding my business. You know, I can take you all the way back where I really tripped out about this shit and show you how ugly and fucking nasty it gets. You see what I'm saying? I'll embarrass every little tar out of me to just prove a damn point of why I remote viewing is not something you can do with somebody. I'm just saying, it ain't fucking cool. But here, good, have a good day. God bless you. I pray every morning. Pray for the sick. Pray for the people that's trying to do this telepathic communication. I pray for them all. I do a quick prayer every morning. This is the Hindu elephant goddess thing, though. I pray first every morning. You know, I don't know which way you want to do. I don't see this as a normal world. Let's not belong to this remote view, but let's do jobs, and we work, and we try not to get entangled with whatever is doing this shit, you know. I mean, I guess it's an intention for me the source's intention is for me to see, to catch it, be able to focus on it, but I've got to document this shit, so if shit ever does hit the fan from whatever you got going on, I know what I've done attentively is to show how I can pull my own ass out of the motherfucking abyss and bring my own self to the light, you know, and not worry about it, because I might travel back to the darkness just to get away from whatever the fuck this is. Excuse my language, and we'll still pray. God bless them, man. I just need to make your video now. We're at 20 seconds. Try not to do this shit so much. Social media is done. Stay away from all that crap. So that way, just don't converse or don't even explore, because that's what they'll be trying to encourage you. The source will encourage you. Whoever the hell the source is. I can't be the source, obviously. I just fight against it. And forever I will, goddamn it. Try to abide by the law how best we can. If try to just live a normal life. Should be pretty good. Just live, you know. Maybe we'll get somewhere. 14 minutes. Guess I'm just let it go. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. This ain't for viewing. It's why it's so long. You could be sitting at a desk watching this on a computer, or you could have seen it when I recorded. Or it could have been like, so what am I fixing to do with this video, and how am I going to communicate when he watches it? I don't know. I just need to figure out the legal framework to protect my ass, so I can take this to a court against the source that does this. But you gotta have authority. That way we can end all this madness, man. Hell if I'ma love you. Later.